guys, it's Kat and I'm back today with my February empties, and February is a short month, so I didn't think I was going to have many empties, especially after, if you saw my last empties video, man, I went through a lot of products. I don't know how, but I've managed to come through the goods and go through quite a lot. Not like as much as last month, but hey, nice short sweet empties. We're not complaining. Okay, let's just jump in. I used up a Lush Rose Jam shower gel. Love this shower gel. It smells great. It's got like a really kind of, it's a rose scent, but it doesn't smell like old nana gross rose, like old-fashioned rose. It almost has like a sweet rose with like lemon scent to it. I love it. It is a Christmas release, so yeah, you have to wait for it in the Christmas collection or also in Christmas in July. I have a backup. It is great. I would repurchase it. I love it. I used up a hair mask. This is the L'Oreal Paris ELVIVE Extraordinary Oil Nourishing Mask for dry hair. I did get this at a blogger event and I do not like it. It is too heavy for my hair, so it is for dry hair. I do have like dry ends, but at the same time, I have quite fine and limp hair. So if I've got these kind of waves that make it look like I've got some body, but if you put heavy products in my hair, it literally just looks oily and gross, and this was no different. So I did sort of use it up. I didn't even love the scent. I used it up, but I literally had to, at the end of it, when I realized how bad it was for like my hair, I ended up having to put it in as like a mask for like 5 minutes and then shampoo it out and then condition, because I couldn't just leave this in my hair. Just, ugh. Yeah, because just rinsing this out just wasn't enough. I had to actually shampoo it out, so I wouldn't repurchase that. Some more shower stuff. I used up a Head and Shoulders Smooth and Silky conditioner. I also have the shampoo still in my shower. I quite like Head and Shoulders. I think it's a really good way to, especially if you've been using heavy products, it's a really good way to almost use a clarifying product, but it's not too harsh. And if you have any like dry kind of flaky scalp, it gets rid of it. I do find that I don't get like dandruff so much, but I do get like an itchy scalp occasionally. So sometimes I like to go in with a Head and Shoulders product. Maybe every couple of months, like I'll use a normal shampoo and conditioner, and then every couple of months I'll use something like this just to keep it under control. So yeah, I would repurchase that. I quite like that one. It smells nice. Another hair product, this is the Kerastase Elixir K Ultime, and it is just a hair oil. I've had it for a million years. And I realized the best way for me to use this, once again, I find I'm very picky with the hair products I use. This does weigh down my hair. If I put it in damp hair and then dry my hair, I end up looking like I've got quite greasy hair. So I found the best way to use this up, because it was under my sink for quite some time, was to use it as like a hair treatment. So if I knew I was washing my hair the next day, I would put a lot of this in my hair, tie it up in a bun, go to sleep with it, or even just go do my everyday activities. And then wash it out, and I really liked it for that reason. I probably wouldn't repurchase it for that reason, because if I'm going to use it as like an oil, as like a hair treatment, I'll probably go for a cheaper one. But it did work nicely, and there was even a day where I had this in my hair, I think for 2 days, because I didn't get around to washing it. And when I actually let out my hair, I'm like, oh my God, this is actually really lovely. I should do this all the time, but I don't want to have to like have a bun of oil for 2 days to get that nice look, but it looked really good. So I was like, finally, my hair is actually like hydrated at the ends. I can't believe it. What the hell? So yeah, it's a nice product, but I would recommend it to people who have thicker or dry hair, which I do not have. I don't know why I've got this in here. Do you care about a hand wash? I don't know. This is the hand wash I had in my kitchen. It is by Tricare. It's Aloe and Chamomile. It smells really nice. It was super cheap. I got it from Aldi. The one thing I would repurchase this, but the one thing I don't like about it is that it's not like antibacterial. And even though I'm not crazy, like I'm not a germaphobe at all, I like the hand wash in my kitchen to be antibacterial, because it's like before you're touching food, and often we're like cleaning hands after like dealing with kitty litter and stuff. So I sort of want my kitchen hand wash, and also, yeah, I want my hand wash to be antibacterial. So I'm not a germaphobe, but you know, it makes sense. So I might repurchase this, I might not. I used up a Bioderma. This is the Exfoliating Purifying Gel. Loved this product, such a good exfoliant. I would definitely repurchase it. Smells really fresh, really love it. Fresh, clean, nice, almost like, I don't know, zesty apples or something. It's good, whatever it is. Covered in stuff, so sorry about that, but it's a very, very fine exfoliant. So the particles are very fine, but there's a lot of them. So it's really effective, but not really, really harsh. So I love this. It's very good. This is the Hand Chemistry. It is the Extreme Hydration Concentrate. Really like this. It's like a mix between a hand cream and a gel. Well, it's actually a gel. It's like a gel hand cream. Ooh, there was some left in there. Hooray. But it is definitely like it's a gel, which is really good for hydrating because it puts like water into your skin. So there's a difference between something that's moisturizing and something that's hydrating. Something that's moisturizing puts oils in your skin, and something that's hydrating puts water. And if you've got something like oily skin, or you find that you're very dehydrated, gels are the way to go because that's what puts the moisture back into your skin. So I liked this. I don't love the scent of it. I love the brand. I love everything they do. I really liked it as just a basic gel hand cream. It was really fresh. Also in the warmer months, this is the type of thing that really cools down your hands. So it's very nice. I would repurchase this. I enjoyed having it at my desk. Okay, I used up 2 moisturizers by Obagi. Anyway, these are more of a medically based skincare range, so you can't just get these in a shop. You have to go to more of like a skincare specialist or something like that kind of stocks them, and then you can just buy them. But they're very, very nice. They're not the cheapest things in the world, so unless I was having like a bad skin issue, I'd go back and get these. But one was like a hydrating facial moisturizer, which was a really thick moisturizer that wasn't greasy. It was very effective. I used it at night. And then I had another one, which is the Exfoderm, which you use in the morning, and this is an exfoliation enhancer. So it contains alpha hydroxy acid, which is what helps kind of exfoliate your skin, which is why it's called an exfoliation enhancer. So it's like a chemical exfoliant, but it also contains glycolic acid and lactic acid. So it's actually really good for your skin. But once again, not the cheapest thing. You can get those products in cheaper skincare, but if you're after like a really serious, like medically tested. So I think the main difference between these types of skincare and the normal types of skincare is that these are designed, or they're formulated by chemists, so they are designed to do what they say, but you can't get them just on like at Priceline or something, which is a little bit inconvenient. But I like them. I would reuse them. I wouldn't actively go out to get like a skin consult just to purchase them. Used up lashes, Modelrock W376. I use these all the time. It's not a surprise. Use them up. Then I used up a By Terry little sample thing. This was from the Mecca Beauty Loot box, and this was an eye contour. I don't like sachets because you can never see results. Essentially with skincare, you need to use it for like 28 days to see results. How the hell am I going to decide if I want to spend the big bucks on By Terry if I can't even use it for more than like 2 applications? Not interested. Bye Felicia. I used up a Dr. Roebuck's. This was just in like a little travel pack, so in my empties over the next few months I'll probably have a couple of other things pop up from this brand. But this is the 2-in-1 facial scrub and mask. I never used it as a mask. Oops a daisy. But it is like just a kind of cream cleanser that's got like little chunky bits in it, and you can use it to gently exfoliate your skin. I much prefer a slightly harsher one just because my skin can take it and it likes harsher like scrubs, so wouldn't repurchase this, but the brand is interesting. It's an Australian brand and I think you can buy it in David Jones. Okay, a few things that I'm throwing out. One is this by Physicians Formula. I really like these. This is the Natural Nudes palette, so it's like a eye and face palette. You can see that it's being gouged out. When Hayley and I tried to DIY the rose highlighter, oh, this is leaking. That is freaking gross. Ugh. Anyway, when Hayley and I tried to DIY a rose highlighter, we originally scraped some of this and mixed it up and tried to use it to put on the rose, but we found that it didn't work. It kind of went chunky, so we did a DIY using a loose pigment, because this has kind of like binding agents in it that when sort of, yeah, it kind of makes it go chunky when you're trying to create a flower with it. It's a thing. So anyway, I sacrificed this one for that project and it didn't work, but throwing that out. Then I'm also getting rid of this guy here. It is the Dusty Girls Earth Cream in medium. I actually really like this. It is like a sort of like a decent coverage CC cream that is silicone free. It's got a little bit of sun SPF 5, so it doesn't have much, but it's got a little bit. It's got a nice pump. Man, it just smells like raw ingredients, and it kind of smells a bit earthy, but it's a bit stinky. That's it there. It provides decent coverage and it lasts really well, especially on oily skin. I was quite impressed that it doesn't like break down around your nose. Anyway, this is too dark for me, so it's too dark. When I first put it on, it's only a little bit too dark, but it oxidizes a little bit throughout the day. So even though I like this product and I would ideally want to continue using it, this shade's not for me, and I have tried to mix it with other products, but I think because this is so different to a normal foundation, it sort of clashes and doesn't work very well together, so it has to go, unfortunately. Okay, the last thing that's going is my handbag perfume, which really pains me to say this because I love it. It's this guy here. I actually have a backup, so I can show you what it's supposed to look like. This is my backup. This is the handbag one. So you can see that the black paint kind of just flakes off when you just throw it in your handbag. Like, look, I'm not going to discriminate against it. I still love it. I'm not throwing it out because it looks funky, because I've had it in my bag like this for ages. I love the scent. It's like the best thing ever. So yeah, I'm not throwing it out because it looks funky. I'm really disappointed though, because it's still got like a third to go, and I love this scent. It's like my favorite scent. But the pump has broken, so it doesn't pump out product anymore, so I really can't do anything with it. So I'm going to try to repurpose the stuff inside. I was trying to like take off the actual pump and see if I can put the new pump in the old one and use that up and then put it back in the other. You can't, so I'm gonna have to like break this open and use it somehow. So if you have good suggestions on what to do with like fragrance, like do I fragrance a bowl of like something? But yeah, I do want to save the stuff inside. I'm not getting rid of the actual product. I love the scent. I'm sure it could be a really good like room center. I just can't save the packaging, and the more I try to fiddle with it, the more it actually leaks. So it's getting really gross. Okay, so those are my empties for Feb. Hopefully that was moderately entertaining or helpful or something. I will list the products in the description box down below if you missed anything, and I'll see you guys later.